Good evening, everyone. Sorry, guys, for the delay. It is like there was some issue from my side. Okay, the laptop was not working properly, so that's why we are late 10 minutes. Okay, so let's start our session without wasting our time, right? So the agenda of today's session will be like we will be covering about the loops part. That is the left 1 minute. Okay. Yeah. So the agenda of today's session will be about 1 minute. Okay, there is no. Let me see. Yeah. So it will be about the loops part. That is where first we are going to cover the for loop and do while loop. And after that, I have two projects. Let's first discuss those projects. Okay. Let me open the project part. So the first project is a number guessing game, and the second project is a encrypted message one, right? So let's see the project, and after that we will move to the loops, right? So let me share my screen here. Yeah. So here guys, you can see the first project is simple. You have a number guessing game. Okay, it is a gaming project, and here you can see we are having what we have to guess a number. A random number will be generated between 1 to 100 from the system. Okay, everyone. And after that, what you want, you have to guess the number. If the number is too high, you have to print too high on the output screen. If the number is too low, you have to print too low on the output screen. And if you are getting the correct number, then you have to print U1 on the on the output screen. Okay, and there will be k attempts or trial. In that k attempts or trial, you have to guess the number. This will be the first project, that is number guessing game. The second one is here, this project, that is you have to decrypt a message. So here let's read the problem statement first. So the problem statement is an infamous gang of cyber criminal named the Grey Cyber Mob, which is behind many hacking attacks and drug trafficking, has recently become a target for the FBI. After intercepting some of their message, which looked like complete nonsense, the agency learned that they indeed encrypt their message and studied their method of encryption. Okay, everyone. So here their message consists of lowercase Latin letter only, and every word is decrypted separately as follow. Here is a rule you have to follow to decrypt the message. Okay, everyone. So here you can see. Let's assume you have a message that is DNOTQ. Okay, everyone. After that, what you have to do? You have to convert the following characters to its ASCII value. Okay, ASCII value. After converting it to the ASCII value, what you have to do, you have to subtract 1 to the first letter, and for the every letter from the second one to the last one, you have to subtract the ASCII value of the previous letter. Okay, after doing that part, you have to add 26 from every letter until it is in the range of lowercase letter from A to Z. Okay, and convert the value back to letter again. So this will be the two projects. So guys, please write in the chat which project you want to discuss. Okay, that is the decrypt message one or the number guessing one. Okay, please write in the chat. Till that time, let me do the setup, right? Yeah, everyone. Okay, second one, guess the number. Okay, okay, like I'm getting 50-50 answer. Okay, so second one. Okay, so like most of you are saying second one, so we will be going with the second one. Okay, so let's first discuss about the loop part, and after that we will okay, it is not possible for me to explain both the project. Okay, because we have some time left, like we have only 1 hour, right? Yeah, number guessing game. Okay, let's see. uh So till that time, write in the chat what project I need to discuss, and after that we will be discussing that project. Okay. So basically, most of your what number guessing game, right? Yeah. And second number guessing game. Okay. So here, let's first discuss about the loop, right? The remaining loop, and after that, we will move to the project one, right? Okay. Yeah. So loop. So guys, yesterday we have discussed about the loop part, right? Okay. Okay, Farooq. So here, loop is simple. Like yesterday, we have discussed about the while loop. In the while loop, we have three part. That is, the first part is what? The initialization statement. Okay. We have the condition part, and we are having the third statement is what? The updation part. Right, everyone? Updation part here. So here, yesterday we have discussed about the while loop. Then for loop. Syntax is simple, right? You have to use for keyword. After that, you have to write the initialization statement, semicolon. This will be the initialization statement, right? After that, semicolon, you have to write the condition part, that is the condition, and semicolon and the updation part, right, everyone? And after that, you have the body. So when you are writing the while loop, what you are doing? First, you are having the initialization part, right, everyone? Initialization. After that, you are having the while keyword condition, and inside the body, you are having the updation part. Right, everyone? And here in the for loop, we are getting everything in a structured format, right? That is the initialization part, condition part, and the updation part, and you have the body here. Simple. So let's write a simple program to understand this for loop. Okay. So what I want again, simple, like I have to print number from 1 to 5. Yesterday we had dry run the code for the while loop. The same dry run will be applicable for the for loop also, right? So what I will do here, I will write for keyword, and first part is what? My initialization part. Initialization part means from what point I have to start the execution of the for loop. Okay, that is the starting point of the for loop. Here the starting point is what? Int I is equal to 1. Same thing. After that, you are having the condition part. In the condition part, yesterday screen was not clear. Please increase your video quality, okay? Sir, I have network issue. I have listened. Okay. Okay, no issue. So first we are having the initialization part. After that, we have to discuss about the condition, right? We have to think of the condition part. Condition is what? How many times you have to execute the body of for loop. So here you are saying ki, hey, I have to execute the body of for loop till the time I is less than equal to 5. After that, you have to write the updation part. Okay. So in the updation part, we will come to the updation part. What we have to print inside the for loop, I have to print system dot out dot println, and here we are having I, right? We are having I. So we are printing the value of I, and the updation part is what? Updation part is after each iteration, what will be the updated value of I, right? After each iteration, what will be the updated value of I? What I want to increase the value of I by 1. So here what I will write? I is equal to I plus 1, right? So this will be the, okay, simple code to print number from 1 to 5 using for loop. And let's discuss the flow also. So first what will happen? For the first time, initialization part will get executed, right, everyone? For the first time, here let's make the diagram table. So for the diagram table, yesterday we have discussed the three column, that is the initialization part, condition part, okay, and the third part is what? Your updation part. I is equal to I plus 1, right? After that, for the first time, okay, what will happen? This line will get executed, that is initialization part will get executed, that is one. After that, you will jump to the condition part. Condition will be checked. 1 is less than equal to 5. Condition is true. That means you will move inside the body of for loop, and after that you will execute the body of for loop, that is the value of I will get printed on the output screen. 1 will get printed on the output screen. After executing the body of the for loop, you will go to the updation part, right? So the value of I is what? 1 plus 1, that is 2. So you got the new value of I, and after executing the updation part, again you will jump to the condition part, right? That is 2 is less than equal to 5, true, move to the body, execute the body, move to the updation part, update the value of I, that is 2 plus 1 is equal to 3, again jump to the condition part, that is 3 less than equal to 5, true. And this cycle will continue till the time condition is not true. Okay, till the time condition is not true. The moment the condition is true, what will happen? You will move out of the for loop, right everyone? Yesterday we have drawn this for this table, right? So everyone is clear with the for loop, right? So what I want now, I want to print a number. I want to print even number. Let's assume I have to print even number from 1 to 10. 1 to 10. Please write in the chat. And this I have to do with the help of for loop. Let's assume I have to do this with the help of for loop, right? So what will be the initialization part, guys? Please write in the chat. What will be the initialization part and the condition part and the updation part? Okay. Anyone? So basically, Chandru is saying start with 0. Why Chandru start with 0? But in the question itself, it is written that you have to start with 1, right? Correct. So basically, in the question itself, it is written that you have to start with 1. So what I will do, I will start with 1 here, right? Int I is equal to 1, because initialization part is the starting point of the for loop, right? After that, I have to write the condition till how many times, or till at what point I have to stop. Here I have given the endpoint also. When the value of I is greater than 10, I have to start. I have to stop. That means I have to execute the body of for loop till the time I is less than equal to 10. Right, everyone? After that, after each iteration, what I want to update the value of I by 1. So I have written this code. Inside the for loop, I will write a check, that is, hey, if I modulo 2 is equal to 0, that means the number is a even number. And what I will do, I will print system.out.println I here, right? So we are printing what? Even number on the output screen. Anyone has any doubt in this part, please write in the chat. Why I have written this line? What is the meaning of modulo operator? Please write in the chat. Everyone is clear? Yes or no? Chandu is correct here. Yeah, no doubt, right? Anyone has any doubt with the modulo operator, right? No? Yes, okay. So let's discuss about the modulo operator also, right? So what happens if you are taking any number? Let's assume the number is 12, and if you're dividing that 12 number with 2, what will happen? You will get some quotient part, that is 12 6 are 12, right? 2 6 are 12, and after that you will get some remainder part, right? So if you are using division operator like this, that is 12 divided by 2, you will get the quotient part. Okay, you will get what? You will get the quotient part here. And if you are doing modulo with 2, what you will get? You will get the remainder part, and here the remainder is what? 0. So modulo give us the remainder, and division give us the quotient part, right everyone? And here we are checking whether the number is even number or not. And in order to check whether the number is even or number or not, that number should be completely divisible by 2, right? And how I can check whether the number is completely divisible by 2 or not? The remainder should be 0, right? So that's why I have written I modulo 2 is equal to 0 here, right? Once again tell, okay? So here, let's discuss about the modulo one, right? So tell me, if I'm writing 3 and 8 here, right? Or let's take the example of 2 itself, right? 2 and 7 here. So 2 3s are 6, right? And I will get 1 here. So here, this is the quotient part, right? And this is the remainder part here, right? And let's take one more value, that is 10 here. 2 5s are 10, and here 0, right? So if you will notice, if the number is completely divisible by 2, you will always get the remainder as 0, right? And if the number is not completely divisible by 2, what you will get? You will get some other number apart from 0. And in order to get the remainder, what I need the modulo operator, because this modulo operator give us the remainder part. So if I am writing 7 modulo 2, I will get 1. If I am writing 10 modulo 2, I will get 0 here. Everyone is correct? Everyone is clear now? So that's why here I have written a condition ki hey, if the number is completely divisible by 2, that means the number is a even number, right everyone? So here I am printing that even number on the output screen. Yes. So here I got some of you I have given one more solution to this problem statement, and the solution is what? If I don't have to use this if condition, without using the if condition, if I have to check whether the number, like if I have to print the number, even number from 1 to 10, what I will do? Let's understand that part also, right? So I have to print number from 1 to 10 without using if condition. Okay, even number. So here what I will do again, I know the smallest even number is what? It is 2, right? So int I is equal to 2 will be the smallest even number. So I will start from 2 here. After that, I know I have to go till 10. So here I is less than equal to 10. After that, I is equal to I plus 1, right? I is equal to I plus 1. Sorry, I is equal to I plus 2 here, right? And here I will print system dot out dot println I, right? So here you can see I am starting from 2, and after executing, what will happen? I am updating the value of I by 2. So what will happen? So for the first time the value of I is 2. In the second iteration, the value of I will be what? It will be 2 plus 2, that is 4 here. I am updating with by 2 here, right? And in the third iteration, it will be 4 plus 2, that is 6, right? So I am getting the next even number, right? So I can do like this also. Okay, it is this value, this updation part is dependent on the problem statement. Okay, you can increase the value of I, you can decrease the value of I, right everyone? So logic of prime number. For prime number. Okay, so let's take the example of prime number. Okay, so here, like I have given this question in the homework, right? How to print prime number, right? So prime number. So let's discuss the prime number problem statement here, right? Okay. So guys, can you write in the chat what is a prime number first? If you are like what I have given, write a program to check whether the number is a prime number or not, right? Simple question. So first, let's break the problem statement, right? So first I have to know what is a prime number. Anyone? Killer boys, like in the future, if we have any class on the XML, then we will be taking that class, okay? Try to submit the assignment today itself. And please write in the chat what is the prime number first, okay? Killer boy and Chandru and everyone, yeah. Number divisible by itself. If a number is divided by itself, divided by 1. Okay, no one like not still waiting for the correct definition of prime number. Correct. So only two factor prime number is number division. So here prime number is a number that is having two unique factor. Okay, two unique factor, and that factor may be 1 and itself. Okay, but it should be having two unique factor. So if I will say ki hey 2 is a prime number, you will say ki yes 2 is a prime number, because it has two unique factor, that is 1 and 2. I will ask you ki 3 is a prime number. You will say ki yes, 3 is a prime number because 3 is having two unique factor, that is 1 and 3. 4 is a prime number. You will say ki hey, 4 is not a prime number because it is having three unique factor, 1, 2 and 4 here. Everyone is clear? Everyone is clear what is a factor? Okay. So everyone is clear, right? What is a factor? Yes or no? Please write in the chat. Yeah. So if I will ask you ki hey 7 is a prime number or not, you will say ki hey 7 is a prime number because there are two numbers 1 and 7 that completely divide this 7, completely divisible by 7. Okay, completely divisible, divide, completely divide 7. So these two are what? Factors. Right everyone? Yes or no? So if I will ask you ki hey 1 is a prime number or not, what will be the answer? Please write in the chat. Is 1 a prime number or not? 1 is a prime number or not, guys? Still? Yes, prime. No. Guys, according to the definition, a prime number is a number that is having two unique factor, and the factor of 1 is what? It is 1. So it has only one unique factor. Okay, it is not having two unique factor. That's why it is not a prime number. Right, everyone? 1 is not a prime number. Always remember, whenever you are finding a prime number, the factors should be unique and it should be 2. Right? Yeah. So everyone is clear, right? So I got the idea कि hey, in order to check whether the number is a prime number or not, I have to find factors. So this will be the first observation that I can make. Okay, observation 1, that is find factor. Okay, the second observation that I have made is कि hey, if there are two unique factor, then that number is a prime number. Okay, apart from that, any other factor you have to print not a prime number. Factor not prime number, right? Okay, so till this point I am clear कि hey, this condition, this problem I can handle with the help of which control statement? Please write in the chat. This problem I can handle with the help of which control statement? Amresh, what you are not able to understand? Prime number or what? Like in the previous here, we have discussed about the prime number, right? What is the prime number? So we are saying ki, hey, if it is having two unique factor, that number is a prime number, right? And why one is not a prime number? Because it is having one unique factor, right? So that's why it is not a prime number. And after that, by discussing this point, we have concluded 2 points. That is this one, right? This one. Two observation. In order to check whether the number is a prime number or not, right? First, I have to find factor, and after finding factor, that is, I have to count factor. After counting factor, if the count value is 2, that means the number is a prime number, and if any other count apart from 2, that number is not a prime number. And this part I can handle with the help of if else, right? Why? Because you are saying ki, hey, since I have two options available and I have to choose only one option among them, I can use if else here. Okay, so now the next part is what? This part. Wait a minute. Okay, 1 minute. Mm. Give me 1 minute. Okay, let me plug in the charger. Okay, so now my next problem is what? I have to solve this part, right? I have to count factors, right? So let's take one example. That is, I have to count factor. So here, what I can do, I know. Let's take the value of n is equal to 11, or let's take the value of n as 7. Yeah, 7. Okay, so here the value of n is 7, and I have to find all the unique factor of 7. So guys, can you tell me how I can find this unique factor thing? I know I have to start from 1. Okay, I have to check 1, you are a factor of 7 or not. Okay, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, so I have to start from 1 and I have to go till 7 to count all the unique factor. Right, everyone? Yes or no? Yes or no, guys? Please write in the chat. So I got the starting point and I got the end point also. Right? End point also. No. So basically, what I need to I need to count the factors, right, everyone? And in order to count all the factor of a 7, okay, in order to count all the factor of 7, what I have to do? I have to start from 1, okay, because the factor will be what? What is the factor, guys? Number that completely divide 7, right, everyone? So I have to count all the number that completely divide 7. So I will start from 1. I will say ki, hey 1, you are a factor of 7 or not. And how I can check that part? I have to write a 7 modulo 1, right? And if it is giving me the remainder as 0, that means 1 is completely dividing 7. That means 1 is a 1 is a factor of 7, right, everyone? Similarly, I will go to 2 and I will ask 2 ki, hey 2, you are a factor of 7 or not. So 2 will say ki, hey, like if I will divide 7, I have remainder as 1. So 2 is not completely dividing 7. So 2 is not a factor of 7. Similarly, 3 will not completely divide 7. So 3 is not a factor of 7. 4, not a factor of 7. 5, not a factor of 7. 6, not a factor of 7. And I will move to 7. 7 modulo 7. Again, I will get the remainder as 0. That means 7 is completely dividing 7. That means 7 is a factor of 7. Right, everyone? So 1 and like I will check for each number from 1 till n. 1, 2, 3, 4, dot, 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 n here. Right, everyone? And here what I will do, let's write the, okay, let's use the for loop. That is for loop. And here I will start from 1. I know the starting point. And after that I will write I less than equal to n, right? I is equal to I plus 1, right? And inside the for loop, what I will do, I will check whether I is a factor of n or not. And how I can check that part? With the help of n modulo I. And if it is equal to 0, that means I is completely dividing n. That means I is a factor of n. So what I will do, I will maintain a variable int count is equal to 0 here. And here, the moment I am getting a factor, that means I will increase the value of count here. That is count is equal to count plus 1. Right, everyone? And this process will continue from 1 till n. And after moving out of the for loop, what will happen? I will get all the factor of I will get the count of all the factor of n here, right? And after that, here I will write a check. If count is equal to 2, that means the number is a prime number, right? System. And here I will write keep prime number, right? Else, in the else part, what I will write, key number is not a prime number, right? System.out.println, and here not a prime number. Everyone is clear? Yes or no? Please write in the chat. Yeah, everyone is clear, right? So let's move to the project part right now. Yeah. So here let's discuss about the second project. That is this one, right? Okay. So here, so there is a what we have to do. Yeah, we have to decrypt the message, right? So an infamous gang of cyber criminals named the Grey Cyber Mob. Okay, sir, which type of questions comes in interview on arrays and loops? At the end of the session, we will I will tell you. Okay, let's first discuss the project part, right? Why answer? What n? Naveen, you are asking about this n, this n. Okay, this is the n is here. You can create one variable n, and here let's assume the value of n is any number. Okay, let's assume 11 here. So n is a variable, and I have to check whether n is a prime number or not. Prime number or not here, right? Now clear, Naveen? Yeah. So here let's discuss the project part, right? So project is what? So basically what is happening here, if you will see, there is a gang, and the name of the gang is what? The Grey Cyber Mob, right? So here we have the gang. Okay, there is one gang, right? The Grey Cyber Mob. Cyber Mob here, right? And this gang is doing what? This gang is sending the encrypted message. Okay, encrypted message to their team members. Okay, let's assume here they have the second base. Okay, and here they are sending the encrypted message. That is, there are some people in the gang here, right? Yeah. And what happens? Here you can see an infamous gang of cyber criminals, this which is behind many hacking attacks and drug trafficking. Okay, so basically they are sending messages, and these messages contains what? Some some useful information. Okay, so what I need, like there is a FBI. Okay, and they find a way here. There is a FBI, and they find a way to decrypt the message, right? To decrypt the message, and they found some steps. Let's discuss those steps, right? So here, step number one is what? Convert every letter to its ASCII value, right? This is the first step. So basically there will be some string. Okay, there will be some message. Let's assume the message is DNOTQ, right? This is the encrypted message. Encrypted message here, right? That is DNOTQ. So first step, it is saying ki, hey, convert this message to the ASCII value. Okay, ASCII value. So let's create the table here, that is DNOTQ here, right? And for D, the ASCII value is what, guys? Let's see the ASCII value, right? So for D, the ASCII value is 100, 110. Okay, this is 100. The value of N is what? 110, the ASCII value. O is what? 111. T is what? 116. Okay, 116. And Q is what? 113. So first step is what? I have the message, and I have to convert the message to the corresponding ASCII value, right? Let's move to the next step. 1 minute. Yeah. So the next step is what? It is saying ki, hey, subtract 1 to the first letter. Okay. So subtract 1. So step 2, subtract 1 to first letter, right? That means here the first letter is what? This D here. Okay, this D here. So what I will do, to this D I will subtract 1. So the ASCII value is what? 100. To 100 I will subtract 1. What I will get? I will get 99 here, right, everyone? After that, it is saying ki, hey, and then for every letter from the second one to the last one, subtract the ASCII value of the previous letter. Okay, so here it is saying ki here for the remaining one, right? That is starting from this one, here, this one. The value is what? 110. Okay, 110 minus the previous letter. The previous letter is what? 100. So 110 minus 100 will be 10 here, right? And 111 minus the previous letter is what? N. That is 110. You will get 1 here. And 40, 116 minus 111, what you will get? You will get 5 here. And for Q, 113 minus 116, you will get minus 3 here. Everyone is clear till this point? Yes or no? Yeah? Till this point, everyone is clear? Please write in the chat if it is clear till this point. Step 2 is clear? What I am doing in this step 2? Yes or no? Yeah. Clear, right? So let's move to the third part of the question. The third part is saying ki, hey, add 26 for every letter until it is in the range of lowercase letter. Okay, that it is saying ki, hey, you have to add, that is step 3. Add 26 till the time till the time till the time it is in the range from A to Z. This range. That means the ASCII value of A is what? 97. The ASCII value of Z is what? Anyone? The ASCII value of Z is what? Rutuju, right? What mail? We will be discussing about that mail after the this project. Okay, let's don't break the flow of the project part. Okay. Yeah. So please write in the chat what will be the ASCII value of Z. Anyone? Correct. So Chandru is correct here. He's saying ki, hey, the ASCII value of Z is what? 122. So 99 is in the range from 97 to 122. So there is no issue. For 10, what I have to do? I have to add 26 till the time it is in the range. Can you guys tell me how many times I have to add 26 in order to get in order to be in the range from 97 to 122? Please write in the chat. How many times I should add 26 to 10 so that I am in this range? 99 is already in this range, right? 99 is already in this range. And here, if I will add 26, how many times, guys? So that it is in this range. Correct. So if I will add 26 4 times, that is 26 for the 104. Okay, 104 plus 10, that is 114. Right, everyone? Yeah. So this 114 is in this range, right? Why I'm saying this point? Let's discuss. Okay, I am having 10. What I have to do? I have to add 26. I will get 36. Again 26. Okay, I will get 262. 26. What I will get? 888. 26. What I will get? 8 plus 6, 14, and 1 carry, and here 8 to 10, 11. So I have to add 4 times, right? Similarly, can you guys tell me how many times I should add 26 with 1 so that I can get in this range? Please write in the chat. Again, 4 times, right? So what I have to do? 26 into 4 plus 1. That means 105. And 105 is in this range. That is from 97 to 122, right? Similarly, for 5 also, again, I have to add how many times? I have to add 4 times, right? That is 26 into 4 plus 1, right? That is 104 plus 1, that is 105. Sorry, this is 26 into 4 plus 5, right? And this is 5 here. and this will be what? 109. Correct? And similarly for the minus 3 also, what I will do? I will add 26 into 4, that is 104, minus 3, that is 101. Correct? 101. So what is the result value I'm getting? I'm getting 99. I'm getting 114. I'm getting 105. I'm getting 109, and I'm getting 101. Right? So this is the value that I got after step 3. Right? And let's discuss the last step, that is here. Right? Yeah. So in the last step, it is saying ki, hey, convert this one. Right? Convert the value back to the letter. Right? Convert the value back to the letter. So here, right here, 99 is what? C. 114 is what? R. 105 is what? I. Okay. 109 is what? M. And 101 is what? E. Correct. So we are getting the decrypted message here. Right? Decrypt message here. Right? So I have to follow these steps in order to get the decrypt message, and FBI is having the encrypted message in the hand. Okay. So please write in the chat if the question is clear, yes or no. Sir, there is a 26 into 3 for second letter. For second letter, you are saying why 26 into 3? 26 into 3 is what? 2, and yeah, 3 to the 6 3 is 18, right? 8, and 3 to the 6 78, and 278, if you will add 10, what you will get? You will get 88, and 88 is not in this range. That is from 97 to 122, right? So you should add 4 times, 26 4 times, right? Then you will get the correct range. Yeah. Question is clear. Shall we move to the coding part now? So here you can see what I am doing, like what is my approach. I am dividing the problem statement into smaller problem statement, right? This is the first thing that I am doing here, right? Yeah. So the first step is what? I have to hold this message somewhere, right? I have to store the message somewhere. So let's move to the first part. That is, in order to do any processing, in order to do any calculation on the message, I have to store the message, right? Yeah, store the message. And the message is what? A string, right? A string. String is what? This string, that is DNOTQ, right? Or you can say I'm getting a character here, right? Not a string, you can say I'm getting a character, that is DNOTQ. Can you guys tell me which, like what I should use? Will variable be the best option here? Anyone who is saying yes, you can use variable in order to store the message, that is the encrypted message here. Is variable the best option? Correct. No, right? Variable is not the best option, because what you will do if you are storing the characters in a variable, what you will do, you will say ki, hey, 1 minute. Okay. Yeah. So you will say ki, hey, char ch1 is equal to d, right? Like this, you will create 5 variable because the length is 5. What if the length is 10? Then you will create what? 10 variables, right? So this is not the correct way. So what you will do? You will use a array. Array is a data structure, right? And what is an array? Let's discuss about array. Okay, let's give 5 minutes to array. So when I have to store similar kind of data, okay, similar kind of data, then I can use array. So array is a collection of similar kind of data, collection of similar kind of data, stored in a contiguous manner. Stored in contiguous memory block. Okay, stored in a contiguous memory block here, right? Let's understand that point. Let's understand this point. So here I'm saying ki, hey, if I have to store 1, 3, 5, 7, 9 in an array, what will happen? Here you can see I'm having collection of similar kind of data, and here the similar kind of data is what? Integer kind of data, right? And when you are storing this number in an array, what will happen? What will happen, guys? Since you want to store 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5 data, right? So you will create an array of 5 size, right? You will create an array of 5 size. And how the memory will get allocated behind the scene for array? Like this. Okay, like this. So here, this one, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 here, right? So each memory block is of 4 byte, because we are storing integer kind of data. This is 4 byte, this is 4 byte, this is 4 byte, this is 4 byte, and this is 4 byte, right? Similarly, if I will say ki, hey, what will be the address of, like, let's assume the starting address of the array is 700. The next address is what? 704. The next address is what? 708. The next address is what? 712 here, right? 716 and 720. This will be the array, right? And this is my array. So if I'm writing like this key, hey, int, let's create the syntax also, right? So syntax of array, right? 1 minute. Syntax. So here, what I can write? I can write int, okay? And can you guys write in the chat what will be the syntax of array? Anyone? Anyone? The syntax of array? So this is the first syntax of array, right? That is int arr5, okay? Because I want a correct. Yeah. So here I'm saying ki, hey, I want an array. Okay. What kind of data I want to store in that array? Integer kind of data I want to store inside the array. What will be the size of the array? 5 memory block, each of 4 byte. 5 memory block, each of 4 byte. Okay. Yeah. Like this. This will be the syntax of array. So let's come to the next point. That is, let's assume this is my array. 1 minute. Yeah. This is my array here, right? Yeah. So let's assume there is some data that is stored inside the array. That is, let's assume 7, 8, 1, 5, 9. Okay, everyone. And I'm saying ki, hey, first you have to write the first what you have to do, you have to declare an array, right? Declare an array of 5 size. So you are saying ki, hey, I know since I am storing integer kind of data, so the data type will be what? Integer. After that, the name of the array, here I am saying ki, the name of the array is ARR. After that, square bracket, in the square bracket, I am defining the size. Here, since I have to store 5 integer value, so here I will write the size as 5 here, right? And after that, semicolon. So this is what? Declaration of an array, right? Declaration of array. So the next point is what? How you can insert value inside the array, right? So there is a first way, that is you can statically insert the value inside the array. How you can do that part? Okay, how you can do that part? You have to write int like this, int arr, and here inside the curly bracket you can write the data, that is 7, 8, 1, 5, 9, and semicolon. Okay, everyone. So RB views, right? So we are having the C++ class. There we will be discussing about the difference between array and pointer. Okay, there is no concept of pointer in the Java, right? Okay, RB views, right? So here, this is the first way where I am declaring an array and initializing at the same time. Declaring and initialization at the same time, right? The second way is what? What I can do? I can first create a variable array here, that is int arr5, right? And after that, what I can do? I can run a for loop, that is for int I is equal to 0. Okay, I is less than 5, I plus plus, right? And inside the for loop, I can take input from the user, input from the user. And how I can take input from the user? Yesterday we have discussed that part, right? That is scanner sc is equal to new scanner system.in, and with the help of nextInt method, we can take the data and convert the data into integer format, right, everyone? So let's create that part also, right? So what I will do, I will first create an object of scanner, that is scanner. Okay, scanner sc is equal to new scanner system.in, right? And after that, what I will do here, I will say ki hey, arr of I is equal to sc dot next int, right? Next int here. So what I am doing here, I am taking the input from the user and I am storing that input inside the array index. Okay, so you will say ki, hey, what is this index, right? So we have the concept of index in array. So if I'm creating an array of 5 size like this, and here, right? So we have the concept of index to either insert the value or either fetch, either insert the value or either get the value from the array. So here this will be index 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. So the indexing starts from 0 in an array, right? So if I'm writing 3, 5, 6, 9 and 8, let's assume the data inside the array is this one, and this is my array arr, right? So if I have to get the value at index 1, what I will write? I will write the name of the array. After that, I will write square bracket, and at what index I want the value. Here I want the value at index 1, so here what I will write? 1. Okay, and if I will print this thing, that is system dot out dot println, right, arr of 1, what I will get? I will get 5 on the output screen. Similarly, if I will print arr of 3, what I will get? I will get 9 on the output screen. Everyone is clear what is an array, how we can take input from the user and store the data inside the array, and how we can create an array and initialize at the same time, and how we can fetch the data from the array, and what is an array, and how the data is stored behind the scene. Anyone has any doubt in these 5 points, please write in the chat. Okay, yes or no? Please write in the chat if it is clear till this point. Okay, so create and create array in Java. Okay, let's see that part also. That is, I want an array in Java, right? So let's open this point. So here you can see this point, right? Yeah. So if you will Google the array thing, then you will get what? You will get the array, right? That is, array length is 10 here, and this is the first index that is starting from 0, right? And let's move to second thing, that is here, right? This one. So I'm not discussing about the first part, that is new int, right? So here you can see what we are doing. We are declaring and initializing at the same time, right? So here we are declaring an array and initializing at the same time. Right, everyone? Yeah. So this part, int a and this, right? Let's move to the problem statement now, right? So here I got the idea how to store the data, right? So what I will do now? So first step is what? Step one of the project, right? So the step one is what? I have to store the encrypted message. Store the encrypted message. And how I can store the encrypted message? Since it is a collection of character, right? So what I will do, I will create an array of character data type, right? Character data type. Let's create one array here, right? So this will be my first step, that is char and 1 minute. Yeah, char arr, or let's write the name char encrypted, and after that square open and close bracket, and inside the curly bracket I have to insert the data. So what, let's assume the encrypted message is what? D N O T and Q here, right? This will be my encrypted message. So I got the data, right? So now the next step is what? Step number two, right? Yeah, step two here. Step two is I have to convert the encrypted message to the ASCII code, right? ASCII value, right? And yeah, and step three and step four we know, right? So what I will do, in order to like here, what I want the ASCII value. So what I will do, I will traverse the array, right? I will traverse the array, and in order to fetch each and every element in the array, what I will do, I will use a for loop, right? And I will say ki, hey, I know the starting point, that is starting index of the array, I is equal to 0. After that I know like how to get the length of the array. There is a method, okay, there is a method that is length defined inside the array. So if I'm writing like this ki I less than encrypted dot length, okay, so this will give me the length of the array. That is, here the length of the array is what? 245. So it will give me 5 as the length here, right? After that, what I want the updated value. That is what I want. First I want D, and after that I want N. Okay, so I want to go to each and every index. That means I want to increment the value of I by 1, right? I is equal to I plus 1. Okay, so inside this I have to write the logic, right? I have to write the logic. So here what I will do, okay, what I will do here, hmm, yeah. So first I will create one more variable, okay? I will create one more variable to store the previous value, right? So here you can see like in the discussion, yeah, here in this part, yeah. So what I want the previous letter also, right? And I want to what? From the current letter, I want to subtract the previous letter, right? So what I will do here, I will say ki, hey, let's create one previous character also, that is previous letter also, that is int, and previous, let's initialize with 0 here, okay. No, not 0, 1. Okay, why I am initializing with 1, we will come to this point, okay. So what I am doing here, int previous is equal to 1, and after that here I will write a check, okay. That is what I want to first, I want subtract 1 to the first letter, right? So here what I will do, I will first int ASCII value here, right? I want the ASCII value, that is int ASCII value. And how I can get the ASCII value? That is encrypted of I. Encrypted of I will give me the character, and from this character what I want, guys, from this character I want the ASCII value. And in order to get the ASCII value, what I should do? Anyone? I should do nothing, right? Here. This is what? This we have discussed in the second session. This is what? This is implicit typecasting, because we are trying to store our data from a smaller data type to a larger data type variable. So here, this kind of conversion will be taken care by the compiler, and we will get the corresponding ASCII value here stored, right? To this corresponding ASCII value, okay, you can do that part also, Aswat, right? You can do that part also, right? But here you can see, right? We have discussed this thing, right? So yeah, char to int, that is from smaller data type to larger data type, and here implicit typecasting will happen, and that will be performed by the compiler. Why? Because there is no loss of data here, right? So I got the ASCII value. In this ASCII value, what I want to subtract the previous value. Okay, the previous value is what? 1. So what I will do? ASCII value minus previous. Okay, and this will give me some result. Let's store the result inside temp, right? Let's store the result inside the temp. So what I got the resultant value. That is, if I will take one example, that is D N O T Q, right? So for D, what will happen? The ASCII value is 100. 200, what I am doing? I am subtracting 1 to it. So what I will get? I will get 99. And this 99 will be stored inside temp now, right? This 99 will be stored inside temp now. So I got the previous, like I got the resultant value. Now what I want to write a check whether this temp is within the range from A to Z, that is from 97 to 122, whether it is in the range or not. And if it is not in the range, I have to add 26 till the time it is in this range. So what I will do now, I will use a while. Okay, I will use one more for loop, that is while loop, and here I will write ki, hey, till the time temp is less than equal to 97. Okay, till the time temp is less than 97, not less than equal to, here, right? Till the time temp is less than 97, what I will do? I will add 97 plus 26 to it. Okay, and the moment it is greater than 97, I will move out of the while loop. Okay, I will move out of the while loop. After doing this part, what I want? Yeah, this one, right? 1 minute. Yeah. After this point, what I want? The moment I'm getting the value in this range, I want to convert the ASCII value back to the character, right? Back to the character. So what I will do here, I will create one more array, that is char decrypt, and here like this, right? Char decrypt, and let's, the size is 5 here, right? So in the decrypt array, decrypt of I, what I will do? What I will do, guys? I will convert this temp, okay? This temp, right? So this is what? This will be the number within the range from 97 to 122. And now what I am doing? I am transferring the data, that is integer format data, to character, right? To character format array. So here, what kind of conversion will happen? Explicit conversion will happen. Okay, explicit conversion will happen. And how I can tackle the explicit conversion? With the help of explicit typecasting. Here I will write char. Okay, I am done with the part. And at the end, what I will do? I will increase, like I will update the value of previous. Previous will now point to the current character, right? Previous will now point to the current, previous will now point to the this character, this character. Okay, that is, here you have encrypt of I, right? This will be the code. Like most of you are confused here, let's do the coding part, then you will get the clear understanding. Okay, so here what I will do, Let me open the terminal, okay? So open folder. Okay. So let's create a file here, right? That is encryption.java, right? So what I will do, let's copy this code, right? Yeah, this one. And here let's paste the code, right? So this one, right? And let's remove this part. So what I need a storage where I can store the data, right? That is char. And what I want to declare and initialize at the same time, right? That is char encrypted here. And here what I will do, I will create a curly bracket. Inside the curly bracket I will write D N, and this thing you can take with the help of user also, right? D N O T, and this is Q here, right? My mistake. Q here, right? And after getting this part, what I will do, let's first print the data here, right? That is int I is equal to 0, I is less than encrypted dot length here, right? 1 minute. Dot length here, and after that I plus plus. Let's print the data whether we are getting the correct data or not. System dot out dot println, and here what I will print, I will print the name, that is the name of the array, and after that in the square bracket I will write I here. Let's see whether I'm getting the correct data or not. Here, okay. So what I will write Java C, and here I will write encryption, right? Encryption dot Java here, right? So we are getting an error here, that is cannot find this. Okay, that is this one. Let's copy this part and let's paste this part. Save the code, right? This one also encrypted, right? This is R here. This one, and this one here, right? Okay, save the code here. Now let's see. Clear the screen, and Java, this one. Now it is compiled successfully. Now let's run the code, right? That is Java encryption, and done. Okay. So basically why I'm getting the error now? Okay, my mistake here. I have to change the name also, right? That is this name here, that is encryption, right? This one. Clear the screen, and we have this one. Compile the code and run the code. So we are getting the data here, that is DNOTQ. We are getting correctly on the output screen, right? So after getting this part, that is I'm able to access each and every element in the array, right? What I will do now, inside this, first I will create one more array to store the result, right? That is this one, and here I will create this one, right? First what I will do, I will create the length. So in order to create the length, I will create a variable len, and inside this I will use the name, that is encrypted dot length, to get the length of the array, right? And here I will write len, right? So this one, decrypted one. Okay, so I have created the array to store the decrypted message here, right? After doing this part, I will create one more variable, that is previous, and I will initialize with 1 here, right? And here what I will do, first I will convert the data to the ASCII code. So in order to convert the data into the ASCII code, I will write int ASCII code, okay, ASCII value, right? Yeah, is equal to encrypted of I minus encrypted of I, right? And this will do the task for me because here implicit kind of conversion will happen, okay? Implicit typecasting will happen. Casting. Right, after getting the ASCII value, what I will do, I will minus the ASCII value with the previous, okay, that is ASCII value minus previous means what, 100 minus 1, I will get the new value, right, and I will store the new value inside the variable that is temp. After getting this point, I will use a while loop, and inside the while loop I will write a check key here till the time temp is less than 97. What I need to do, I need to add 26 to it, that is temp is equal to temp plus 26, right? And after that, what I will do here, I will move out of the while loop, and whatever data I will get, that is I am getting the value in the range from 97 to 122, right? So I will store the answer inside the decrypted array, that is decrypted of I is equal to char and here temp. And this time what we are doing, we are doing explicit typecasting because we are transferring the data from larger data type variable to a smaller data type value, right? So here explicit typecasting will happen. Explicit typecasting will happen. And after that, I will update the value of previous, right? So the value of previous will be what? It will be equal to the ASCII value. Okay, it will be equal to the ASCII value. And after moving out of the for loop, what I will do? Let's print the value also, right? Let's copy this for loop. Okay, here and this one, and here let's print the value, that is system dot out dot print. Okay, and here what I will do, I will print the decrypted message, right? Decrypted message here, right? So in order to print the decrypted message, what I will do, I will add the name inside the square bracket, I will use I here, right? And I'm done with the code. Let's run the code. Let's see whether I'm getting the correct output or not, and after that I will dry run the code. Okay, so clear the screen. So this one, okay, I'm getting an error here, right? That is char length. Okay, so basically what mistake I'm doing here, basically this one, char decrypted expected. Two error here, that is this one, okay, this one is correct. So what I will do here is like char decrypted is equal to new char, okay, and here I will write len. Let's save the code. Let's see whether I'm getting the correct output or not. Yeah, clear, right? So guys, this is one more way to declare an array. Please go to the Google after the session. Please go to the Google and see what is the difference between line number 4, okay, and line number 6, this declaration part, okay, line number 6 declaration part. Both are the correct way to declare an array, okay. And after that, what I will do, let's run the code, right? That is Java, and here this one, right? So here you can see what output I am getting. I am getting crime on the output screen, right? So that is DNOTQ is the encrypted message, and I have successfully decrypted the message, right, everyone? And how I am able to do this part? Let's see that part also, right? Let's run the code. It will take 5 minutes, and after that we will end the session, okay? Because ये बहुत ज़्यादा हो गया, right? So guys, please write in the chat if you are able to understand or not, right? कि मैं बोला ही जा रहा हूँ and you are not able to understand any point. Yeah. Yeah, like there is some issue in the webcam, so it is not possible for me to again do that part. Okay. So let's first run the code, try run the code and see what I'm getting here, right? So what I am having here, I am having this point, right? 1 minute. Yeah. So this is what this is an array, and here I'm having D N O T Q. This is what 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. This is the index, right? This is at line number 7. We are having previous, and the value of previous is what 1. Okay. After that, what we are doing? We will come to the for loop, right? In the for loop, we are saying ki, hey, I is equal to 0. For the first time, the value of I is what? 0 here. Right, everyone? The value of I is what? 0 here. So for 0, at line number 9, we are calculating the sky value. So inside the sky value, we will get the sky value of encrypted of I. The value of I is what? 0, that is D. So we will get D, and the sky value of D is what? 100. So we will get what? 100. Okay. After that, what we are doing? We are saying ki, hey, sky value minus previous. That is 100 minus 1. That is, for the first time, I have to subtract 1 to the sky value. So what I will get? I will get 99. Okay. And after that, 99 is in the range. So this while loop, the condition is false. So I will not move. I will not go inside the while loop part, and I will go to line number 17. At line number 17, I am creating one more array, and here decrypted of I, that is at 0 index. What I am doing? I am saying ki, hey, the whatever the sky character, whatever the character of this sky code, that is for 99, I am storing here. So for 99, the sky value, for 99 sky code, the character is what? C. So C will get stored inside this, right? After that, what I am doing? I am saying previous is equal to sky value. So previous will be what now? So here, now previous will be this one, right? 1 minute. So now the previous is getting updated, and now the value of previous will be sky value, that is 100. Okay, that is 100, right, everyone? So what will happen now? The value of I will get incremented. That is, now I is equal to 1, right? That is, here I is here, and for I is equal to 1, again I am getting the sky value. The sky value is what? N. And this is what? For n, what we are having, guys? The sky value is what? 110 here, right? And to 110, what we have to do? We have to subtract the previous sky code. The previous sky code is what? D. And here we have already stored the previous sky code, that is 110 minus 100, right? So we will get what? 10, right, everyone? We will get what? 10 here. After getting 10, what we are doing? We are going to line number 13, and here 10 is less than 97. So this while loop will execute till the time the value of temp is greater than 97, right, everyone? That is 26 into 4. 4 times this while loop will get executed, and you will get the resultant value as what? You will get the resultant value as 114. Okay, everyone. After that, here we are storing 114 to the character array. That is, the character value of 114 is what? R. So R will get stored here. After that, what we are doing? We are updating the value of previous. Now the value of previous is what? Sky value. And the sky value of n is what? 114. So here, so this one, right? So we are updating the previous value, that is 114 now, right? And again, this process is getting executed, and we are getting I here, M here, and E here on the output screen. So this is the encryption project. Anyone has any doubt, please write in the chat. Okay. Yeah. Anything, any point you are not able to understand in the code, please write in the chat. Okay. Yeah, this one. You have 5 minutes. Please write in the chat. Okay. Till that time, let me discuss the other thing, right? So basically, everyone is clear with the code part. Can we submit the project tomorrow? Uh, yeah, try to submit that part, no issue, right? Try to submit tomorrow, but as soon as possible, please try to submit the project, okay? And after that, show me the project question so that I can try with myself. After the session, I will share the link. Okay, I will ask the management to this to paste the link in the comment. Okay, from there you can get the link and the code also. Okay, and from here, what you can do, you can go to the attendance link, and from here you can mark the attendance. Everyone is clear with the attendance part, right? And what about the assignment? Anyone has any doubt in the assignment part also? So here, this one. Yeah. So from here you can see the mark attendance button. From here you can give the rating. If you are lacking the session, we are having full stack program that is going on correctly. Okay. So there we are having the data structure classes with your front end and back end part. And similarly for here, right? Similarly for the data science also, we are having the data science plus the data structure classes in the this department also, right? And here you can see the USP of our program, and yeah, you can see who all got placed here. That is, we are having 10 LPA placement, and yeah, you can see this point, right? And here you can see the company also where they have got placed, right? That is full stack Python developer. Someone is like data engineer, right? And apart from that, you are getting the certificate. You are getting to know what you are going to learn, right? And here we are having the projects. And apart from that, the trainer here, right? So if you are interested in this project program, you can download the curriculum from here, right? So what is Cameo? Cameo, like where you read this letter Cameo. Apart from that, here we have the discount also that is going on. You can click on this discount, and from this link, you can you can visit this page, right? And from here, you can copy the referral link, and you will see what all gifts you will get if you are referring the program to your friends or your batchmate. Okay, in order to avail the link, you can copy the link from here, right? And you can see you are getting the MacBook Air, Apple Watch, and the other stuff, right? So this will be the second thing. And the third thing is what the assignment part, right? So for the assignment, what you have to do, create a GitHub account. And after creating the GitHub account, what you have to do, just see like yesterday I've told you, right? How you can create a GitHub account, like you have to search that part, right? There are 3 to 4 basic command with the help of which you can upload the project on the GitHub, okay? And after uploading that project, you have to submit the link, right? In the assignment section. So that will be the assignment part. And yeah, and in order to avail the certificate after the session, if your attendance is more than 50%, click on this link, that is a certificate link. And from here, you can get the download certificate option, right? From here, you can download the certificate. Okay. And in order to join the WhatsApp group or Telegram, from here, you can click and join that group also, right? Okay. So this is all for today's session, guys. Hope you have enjoyed the project part. And like the project is a bit complex, but it is like covering a lot of stuff, right? You are able to understand about the basics of array. You are able to understand about why this typecasting is important, right, everyone? And the third thing is what you are able to get the clear idea ki how, like here you can see the problem statement. Here you can see the problem statement, right? And it is a very good problem statement, like it has multiple sub problem. So first what we are doing, we are breaking the problem statement into sub problem statement, and after that we are solving each and every part, right, in a sequential order, right? Then I'm getting the correct logic. So this is all for today's session, and have a great night, everyone. Okay, thank you. Yeah.